Yes, yes. Good morning, top of the source. You know the vibes. You rocking out with yours truly, Showtime Sizzle. I am the source, Shaw News. This is gonna be some fun sauce this morning, man. I just want to get into something real quick. I want to take something off. Um, but yes, yesterday, shout out to World Combat Sports and the good brother Ben Israel. I was on World Combat Show last night. Rather interesting debate. You know, I wanna go in on some of that today, right? Because like I said, shout out to the brother Ben Israel. He kept bringing up Stephen Espinoza, right? And the fact that Stephen Espinoza said that these guys got to take a pay cut, and you know, check it out for yourself, right? And you take from what you take from it. 'Cause like I said, a lot of guys, most guys that talk boxing every day, like they just, I don't know, man. It's like, oh, are you remedial or something, or you just don't read between the lines? You're not listening, or you're just so like you took the blue pill or the red pill. You're not in the loop with it. But I'm about to put something up real quick. We're gonna have some fun with this morning, right? We're gonna have some fun with it. Let me change my picture. Let me add one. Throw something else up there, right? This. Let me see. Let me throw this one up there. Oh, nope, you're not gonna let me do it, huh? All right. So now I can do it. Hold on. I want to throw this up there because it's gonna play into my what's the name? All right. Here you see NBA salaries, highest paid players in the league and shit like that. You know, uh, this is what these NBA guys are making, right? They like that. What does it have to do with boxing, right? I'm gonna tell you what it has to do with boxing, right? Quote unquote, the biggest fight in boxing is Earl Spence and Terrence Crawford. But yet the head honchos over there, Steven Espinosa, Showtime Boxing, the guy who pretty much is puts up the money, things of that nature, the networks, said that the biggest fight in boxing, they don't really have the money for the biggest fight in boxing. The fighters will have to take a pay cut. So my boy, my guy, he said something, man. He said something epic, right? Maybe we need to start hollering at these guys that's really making the money and see if they want to put the money up for the fight. You know, that's what we got to start doing because it's obvious the networks, the people that's really in charge, they don't really want to do it. The writing is all over the wall, and maybe it's not that they don't want to do it. Is see, I always was telling y'all this for years and years and years, right? When it comes to boxing and the back end theory, and these guys are making all this money on the back end side, that was all smoke and mirrors. It was all smoke and mirrors. And over time, now see, time is revealing. A lot of guys are still waiting on their back end money. And that's what I was trying to highlight last night to the brother Ben, right? I was trying to highlight that to him, like, yo, listen, maybe a reason why certain fighters want that guaranteed is because the back end theory is smoke and mirrors, man. It's smoke and mirrors. Anybody can throw on jewelry and designer clothes and jump on private jets and shit like that. That's all smoke and mirrors. See this right here? What I just posted. See these guys' salary: 95.4 million, 74 million, 65.2 million, 58 million, 50 million. This is guaranteed. Guaranteed. Show me the money, right? Now, when you saying these other guys, right? That's what we gotta call them. The other guys. They're making all of the bread over there. The brick truck, right? The brick truck, right? But yet, when the biggest fight in boxing can be made, the brick truck is nowhere to be found. Hopefully, y'all are catching the sauce this morning. So yeah, maybe we need to set up a GoFundMe for this fight, man. And combine all our resources and put the fight on ourselves because the networks don't have the money. They want fighters to take a pay cut, and that's crazy to me. But like I said, I don't know nothing, but I just know that doesn't make sense if that side of the street is where all the money is at and been at. But yet, when it comes time for the biggest fight, there's no money. Mind boggling, man. That's why, like I said, man, I don't talk boxing with everybody because everybody doesn't pay attention to what's really being said in boxing. You know, like how the biggest fight, the biggest build up to the fight, right? That's what they've been pushing for the last 5 years, right? The last 5 years, yo, let the fight build up, let the fight build up. All right, this fight has been built up, right? Now they want to run, they move the goalposts again. Showtime, Steven Espinoza, move the goalposts. You done built the fight up 5 years. Now, that's what I was trying to explain to the brother last night. He's like, they don't know if the numbers to come back. How they don't know? They told us for the last 5 years, build the fight up. The narrative has been this is the biggest fight in boxing. The narrative has been that they make all the money over there. So how don't we know? Come on. Little sauce for you. But I think we need to start getting at these athletes that's really getting that bread and seeing if they want to invest into the fight. That's why I posted this what I posted right here, showing the highest played NBA players. I know a lot of NBA players are into boxing. Maybe a couple of NBA players could donate and, try to help fund the fight, man. Because it's obvious the networks, they don't have the money. They don't have the money. They let us know that the money is not there for the fight. They want guys to take pay cuts. Like, damn, the side of the street where all the money is at wants fighters to take pay cuts, man. Oh, I'm sorry about that. A little mouthwash in the morning, man. A little mouthwash. I got here extra, extra early because I wanted to make sure. I told you I left my card, man. I left my I left my goddamn debit card, man, in the truck yesterday, and I was like, I'm not coming back up here. I knew it was in there. I knew it was in the truck. That's why I didn't turn it off. I was like, yo, that shit, I left it in the truck, and I was like, I'm not riding back up here to get that shit. I'll just get it in the morning. So that's why I'm here a little real extra, extra early. Because had it not been in the truck, but I knew it was in the truck, But yes, maybe we can get, yeah, shout out to Uncle Platt in the building. Uncle Platt, man, I'm setting up a GoFundMe. I'm gonna start hiring at some of these NBA players because they saying they don't have the money for the Earl Spence Terrence Crawford fight. So basically, what I did, I'm showing the highest paid NBA players. See, they got guaranteed money. And the biggest fight in boxing, Showtime has come out and said that they want fighters to take a pay cut. And I'm like, damn, that's crazy. Meanwhile, the narrative has been that they get all the money over there. And then you get these guys. That they get on social media and they get in these boxing groups and they make videos and they tell you how these guys is getting all the bread. Like, look, yo, I'm gonna tell you right there. That just the $10 million that they just said Jamel Charlo made. That shit is out the door. Fuck the window. That's out the door, right? If he made $10 million, right? They try to say he made $10 million, right? And then they got the narrative pushing video guys to come out here and just have the public thinking that outlandish shit, right? He made 10 million, right? But when it was put out there that Bud Crawford got a 3-fight $30 million deal, they don't do that over there. They don't do that. Come on, see, like somebody like me who was very, like I said, I pay attention, I listen, I watch, and then I report. This is the news, shy news. So when I see something, and then I make a couple phone calls because, like I said, hey, what do I know? So I call people who I think know a little bit more than me, and they give me some good play, and that's what pretty much you know goes on. And then I come on, I drop my sauce, and for those that catch it, they catch it. If they don't, they don't. But like I said, maybe we need to start hiring at these NBA players, these NFL players, these professional other athletes, and maybe they could put the money up, and get this fight rolling because it's obvious the networks, they don't have it. They talking about fighters taking pay cuts, and I'm gonna say this: those fighters over there probably been taking pay cuts forever, ever, forever, ever, forever, ever, forever, ever. Because how do you have the biggest fight in boxing? And this is just with the energy that's been pushed for the last 5 years, but there's no money for it. And then the excuse and the narrative that you let these guys push off on us is, yeah, we don't know if it's gonna sell. We don't, man. Boxing is crazy, man. You know my line. That's so goofy, man. That is so goofy. But yes, it is Wednesday hump day. Yesterday they had me on babysitting duty, man. That's why I left my debit card. Cause see, normally I'm on the road, I'm moving, I'm here, I'm there, I'm getting a load of there. Yesterday I was a landscaper. But like, see, one thing about me, like I'm not like these other boys up here, right? If they if I go in there and I check the board and I'm doing something that's not my title, I don't get mad because I still get paid regardless. Like I got paid my title. I was just doing a job that was beneath my title, but that doesn't uh affect my pay grade. So I just go with the flow. I make a day out of it. But yeah, I was a landscaper yesterday. So I left my card in the truck that I had. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, I was when like see one thing about me when I'm babysitting, that's what I call it, man. Because you got a crew, right? I take the guys where they want to go. You know what I'm saying? Like when I'm on the road and I'm doing me, I'm ripping and running. I go where I want to go because I don't have nobody with me. It's just me. It's just me to load the truck, the destinations and things of that nature. So I don't. But when I have a crew, I'm like, yeah, where you want to go for break? I try to accommodate everybody. Because like I said, I remember being on that side, and guys taking me to delis and shit that I don't even fuck with. I'm like, man, I don't eat here, man. Come on, this isn't it. Yeah, yeah, Unc, man. Listen, I'm gonna send you the link, man. The Showtime, Steven Espinosa came out and said that they got to take a pay cut. They want too much money, man. Yo, it's just crazy, man. Yo, and I'm conscious, man. So my antennas went up quick, fast when I heard that shit. I'm like, yo, how you don't have the bread, bro? How y'all don't have the bread for the quote unquote biggest fight in boxing? Like, come on, man. Dude just wanting too much money. It's not, what it is. See, they've been bamboozling us for the longest. Like, that's why my whole shit transpired because I was on to it a long time ago. And when I started speaking on it, they tried to blackball me and silence me. Cause I'm like, yo, these dudes ain't getting the type of money you think they getting, man. They frauding it. They fronting. They on that music industry shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's the music industry shit. You look the part, but you're not the part. You feel me? So I was telling motherfuckers that for the longest. And all these dudes, I don't even call them weirdo no more. I just say these dudes that they put out there to their minions. Word is born. I'm gonna use my brother's line. Yeah, they're minions, right? They put their little minions in play, right? To try to make you get out of character and argue with you and things of that nature. When you on to the truth and you putting the truth out there and you awakening people with knowledge, right? So when I was telling dudes this forever, and you fast forward now, all that shit is coming out. How look, Adrian Broner be having breakdowns. You know what I'm saying? Facts, renting jewelry, all that. Yo, a lot of that shit be fake, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. They be on that fake it till you make it, man. You know, fake it till you make it. That's the music industry shit. You know what I'm saying? Renting houses and for video shoots, knowing you don't live there and all kind of crazy shit, right? But like I said, like dudes was like always trying to put it out there. Oh, yo, yeah, he only got paid $1 million guaranteed, but then he made 17 million on the back end. Man, Adrian Broner's having nervous breakdowns because he's still waiting for his 10 million on the back end. Florida came out and said they owe him 100 million. These are the back end guys, man. Like, come on, man. This shit, yo. And when I was telling dudes that years ago, man. Yeah, yo, years ago, man. Yo, years ago, man. I'm like, yo, these dudes is fronting, bro. They not getting that bread like that, bro. That back end shit, man. Nah, whatever they guarantee purses, and you can look it up, that's what they was getting paid, bro. That back end shit, like, nah, knock it off, man. So yeah, they saying they don't have the money for the fight, man. They saying brothers is pricing themselves out, and man, it's crazy, man. But this is supposed to be the biggest fight in boxing. You know, biggest fight in boxing, man. But like I said, I got the NBA picture up here. You know, I know a lot of NBA players. You know, and look, they got good guaranteed money, man. You know, maybe they can all come together. You know, two here, two there, little something here, there. You know, put their funds together and put the shit on for themselves and for the fans. You know what I'm saying? And that's just, that's just a thought, man. You know, well, what do I know? That's just a thought, man. Because the actual networks, man, they don't have the money, man. They don't have the money, man. You know what it is. The networks want, especially Showtime, man. Showtime likes giving their fighters the low. You know, 1 million, 1.5 guaranteed for a pay-per-view fight. 2 million. Don't worry, you get it on the back end side. You know, you get it on the back end side. Word. Just take a 2 million guaranteed. You know, we're gonna do 15 million at the gate. We got to see what the pay per view numbers is. So I'm supposed to take a guaranteed $1 million, but you're gonna do 15 million at the gate. Yeah, it's fact. That would work, right? That would work, right? If the rich entertainers, and I'm not even saying the athletes. I mean the entertainers, the athletes. When I'm calling them entertainers, I'm not talking about the because you got a lot of fraud rappers and music motherfuckers. Nah, leave them out. I'm talking about the entertainers, the NBA players, the NFL players, the Major League Baseball players, right? Even Magic Johnson, right? Get Magic in the game because Magic is a big time CEO. Shout out to Magic Johnson. These are the guys that need to fund this fight. You know, fund this fight, man, because it's obvious the networks they is no money. So maybe the NBA players, like I said, the major league players, I would include Hollywood, but Hollywood, you already know, Hollywood is more like the people that they dealing with now. You know what I'm saying? Hollywood charades. Get these real entertainers like LeBron with 95.4 million, Steph Curry 74.4 million, 74.4 million, Kevin Durant 56. Who is that? Russell Westbrook. You see, get these guys right because, like I said, they donate so much money because they make so much money, right? And it's always a tax write off. Look, I'm giving a lot of game away this morning, a lot of sauce, right? It's always a tax write off and all that. They donate to so many charities. Why don't they start a boxing league charity? You know, and fund the biggest fight in boxing. You know, they can go the independent route. Now I'm gonna take it even a step further, right? They can go the independent route, right? Because you know, the networks don't have the money. They can go the independent route, and then they can take it to YouTube, man. There's all these channels on YouTube. You know, they do all these views, right? They can independently contract the licensings and the streamings to different YouTube channels. Yeah, the sauce is all that this gave this morning, right? But yeah, that's what needs to be done, man, because these big networks, they don't have the money for the biggest fight in boxing, man. You know? They do not have the money, right? That's what they said. I'm just going off of what they said, you know, what they said. So maybe, like I said, maybe, you know, we can hit up these entertainers, the big entertainers, the athletes that got the guaranteed big bread, big bucks, no whammies. And they can do something about this, man. They can do something about this because this is sad, man. When they want fighters to take pay cuts for the biggest fight in boxing. You know, the biggest fight in boxing, man. You know. But that's all I have for y'all this morning, man. Salute to my Uncle Platt, man. If you down there in the DFW area, check him out. Multi-talented guy, man. Whether it's fitness training, whether it's vegan nutrition, whether it's handyman work. When I say handyman work, I mean real work. Like, you know, he's an architect. He's a builder. You know, a master woodsman. You know what I'm saying? He could craft you up something from scratch. You know, he's a home interior decorator, all that good stuff, man. So reach out if you're in the DFW area. You know, each one teach one. Always keep God first, and like I said, never be afraid when you are right to stand tall. You know, look at me, for example. I told y'all about this years and years ago. It's coming to the light, and you know the source is all over the game. June 18th, Jahad Tucker, June 11th, my guy famous Wilson. You know the vibes. I holla.
Hey guys, this is Tiana Twin with Laura. I'm a top ranked knockout, and I want to give a shout out to Sauce Talk Podcast.
Thank you. You know the vibes.
You keep talking, man. And you shut the fuck up.
Like, subscribe, and hit that bell.